first off, what did you think of the trailer? The new trailer for Avengers Endgame.
This is probably as close to a story as you've gotten so far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know what the story is, but it seems to have cohesive parts, and there's more dialogue.
Well, you basically get to see kind of a setup.
I can imagine every scene is going to come with a gasp or a new revelation of things you didn't think to happen.
I have a question. At this point, is Tony Stark really stranded? Or was this just something they put in the trailer to make it seem like he was just left out there and without any food or water?
Oh, well, I almost have the opposite question. Is he really back so soon? Or is the trailer just kind of showing the reunion stuff and he's going to be out there for a while? He's not in the scene where they're in the ship with Captain Marvel, is he?
No, he's not. I paused it. He's not.
Right, so I feel like that's, after she arrives and they're going to find him. I feel like his reunion's not going to come for a little later.
Okay, I can see that, but I feel like the part that we see at the end of Captain Marvel is basically somewhere around the beginning of Avengers Endgame.
It's so weird. This movie is so long. I would say that part is an hour in.
How is this movie going to start off then? I mean...
Well, I think we're going to sulk and just feel the deaths of everybody for a minute. I think there'll be a failed attempt to do something before Captain Marvel gets there.
I don't know about that. I feel like they will probably be really shocked and trying to gather themselves. And at the same time, Captain Marvel is traveling back to get there. And they're trying to plan a counterattack. And then they go out there and try to fight right at the beginning. But they get defeated somehow. And then Tony comes back and they try to go at it again somehow. Or try to get some more reinforcements.
I don't know if it happens that fast. I feel like it just can't happen that fast. And that was him.
Well, they did kind of put us right into it at the beginning of Infinity War, so I wouldn't rule out them.
Well, there was
like the action.
There's like 3 or 4 main fights and things. Even with that point, I feel like there's gonna be a lot more of those small fights before we get to a point where Tony and Steve are back together. I think it's just too big of a moment to do so soon.
Well, I know you've seen the length of the movie, reportedly.
Well, it's official. It's 3 hours and 2 minutes now.
Oh, that's official. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I love that they're not holding back. They're wrapping up everything that came before it.
I almost feel like they're going to add so much, though. I feel like everyone's like, okay, now we can see everything that's fixed. Well, I mean, the big thing to wrap up is who's coming back and do they beat Thanos? I feel like that 3 hours is a long time to do a whole bunch of other stuff.
I feel like this is going to catapult them into the future, not looking back.
Right. So I'm saying that I don't think there's as much of the movie is going to be fixing as we think. I think it's going to be a whole lot of new stuff.
Okay.
Unforeseen challenges, villains that come up because there's just less heroes. Earth is weak, so they could be a new target from somebody bigger.
At the end of Endgame, or are you saying in the middle of it?
I think in the middle.
I don't know about that. That seems
Let me see. How long was Infinity War?
Infinity War was 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah. So let's look at the last 5. You got Age of Ultron at 2:21. Then you have the first Avengers is actually 2:23.
Okay.
Civil War was 2 hours 27 minutes. Infinity War was 2:40, and now Endgame is 3:02. I just feel like with that much time added, there's so many stories that are going to come out of this. I think there'll be a new, if not a couple of new big villains, but at least one.
What did you think of Valkyrie? She's on the poster.
Right. She is excited that she is. It'll be very interesting to see how she plays into this. And to give us some answers about what happened to their ship. If she flew off and took everyone with her. Or...
Well, first, she wasn't even anywhere in Infinity War. So was she even there on the ship?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, did she fly off before then, or was she just in the back somewhere? Um, or
I, I'm
you never get on the ship. Who knows?
well. I'm pretty sure she was on the ship because at the end of Thor Ragnarok, they go into space, and then right after that, they see a big ship, which we
Mm-hmm.
see in the next movie, Infinity War, that is
Right.
Thanos. Maybe she was somewhere in the back, and she was hiding
Maybe.
while everybody
It's
else was getting
also
attacked.
possible that she is dead. Even though she was in the trailer and she's going to be in this movie, the actress will be acting in the movie, but there's no telling what timeline or what she'll be portraying. If it's current, if it's after the snap and everyone's back and then she comes back. All those things are still questions, too.
I guess, but why would they put her as one that's not fallen?
Oh, that's
I don't
right.
get
She
that.
wasn't. She was on the colored side. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Well, also with the Fallen, weren't Loki? Wasn't Loki on the side of the Fallen?
Yeah, he was.
So technically, the snap is not determinant of what they're considering Fallen. So she could have also died on the ship,
Yeah,
or
but
not. They're kind of
but,
playing
but she
loose with
she
that
wasn't
rule.
a fallen Avenger though. She wasn't on the side of a fallen Avenger. And really, can you call her an Avenger at this point? I mean, she's never even met any of the other ones.
I think the movie's definition of Avengers is kind of loose.
I think that's how it is in the comics though. Like many people have come in and out of being an Avenger.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's no like ceremony.
You're an Avenger now.
Do you think there'll be a happy ending?
No, from what I hear, it's only gonna get worse.
Really?
But I feel like it'll still point in a good direction. But not everybody is going to be happy or come back. I'm interested to see what. Well, everybody's interested to see like what other big villain is out there. I feel like maybe. Have you ever heard of Kang the Conqueror?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's a time traveler. So if there is time travel in this movie, maybe we see him. I'm not sure if they want to do that yet, but he's a pretty big villain for the Avengers.
I don't know. The options are endless. Who knows?